on, guys? How are y'all doing this morning? Hope you guys are doing good. Let's wait for some people to get into the chat a bit longer. But yeah, dealer only auction. Get everything set up here. Been here for about an hour and a half already. Not at the auction, but at work. Got here early because we're shooting a YouTube video. Had to get some cars picked up, some cars delivered. Customer came in, so a little behind. We actually missed a Corvette that was a buy, unfortunately, just because the auction ran out of sequence, and I actually did catch it, so that's not really an excuse because it ran out of sequence. My computer was messing up, but I did see it run through. I thought it was some fake bids, and I didn't bid on it because I thought they would lower it, and it wasn't fake bids. So we missed a Corvette. It was an 07. It didn't sell. It was on call. It was an 07, 47,000 miles for $16,500. Now, the headlights were super faded. Had a minor on the history report. And it was a black with tan interior, which is not a good color combination. But either way, we missed that Corvette. Kind of all over the place right now, guys. But we are going, so let's see if you guys are in here. Did we start early? Oh, I started early. See what I mean? Started early. But anyways, I guess early is better than later, huh? But good morning. It's been a little jump start morning today. It's been a jump start. Had a lot of stuff going on. Got here at 8:30 in the morning. So showed up to the auction late. So let's count. Let me get my bearings straight. Okay. Here is a Z06 about to start running, I think. Not a Z06, a Grand Sport. But they're running it as is because it has a problem. So they got a 2011 or 2013 Grand Sport. It's got 47,000 miles on it, but they're running it as is because there's probably some issue with it. And a lot of auctions run stuff as is, but this specific seller doesn't. So that's what you gotta watch out for. You gotta know your sellers and how they run things. Some pictures on it real quick. Many tires, low miles, blah, 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 blah. Doesn't tell you what's wrong with it. Doesn't really say what's wrong with it. I don't know what that is. I don't know what these holes are that they're showing. But overall, I mean, it looks decent. I don't know why they're running it as is.
Look, brand new shiny in that sucker. That's a nice ride. A lot of money left on the bone. That thing's got to have like a $28,000 bet. Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. Good morning, Ed. Good morning. How'd you guys like that last YouTube video I posted on Monday? It's got a decent amount of views, so Itzy's all excited because she edited that one. Thank you guys for watching. It's got about 5,000 views so far, so the video's doing great. And it was a longer video, too. Morning, Volkswagen Planet. I don't know if you guys caught the beginning of the live stream, but I did miss a Corvette. I missed it. I got thank you, Ed. Thank you. So she's excited because she edited. That's the first one she's edited in a long time. And she's like, I hope it does good. And it did. But luckily, because I'm the star actor, right? But no, they ran an 07 Corvette through here earlier, and I got a little confused, and I didn't buy it. And it was a really good price. But they have a Grand Sport coming next. They've been running it for weeks. I don't know what's wrong with it. They're running it as is, so there's something wrong with it. And good morning, guys. Thank all of you guys for tuning in. Make sure to like the stream, share it, and subscribe. How many cars am I watching today? 4, possibly. What on for today? A couple Corvettes. I think they got 2 C5s and 2 C6s I'm looking at. They had 3 C6s, but I missed the one I was looking at. But they did run it out of sequence, and the auction that they ran it at, I have to remember in that auction there's not a lot of online bidders. So if you guys watch my live streams a bit, like I'll show you. So right here you can see all the dealerships bidding online. But whenever the auction wants to bump a bid, like a fake bid, they just put bid, like saying somebody in the auction bid on it. Which this auction, nobody bids in person. But the auction, this last Corvette, because I'm in different cities and sometimes different states in this auction. And that auction where this one Corvette was, nobody bids online there, it's in person. So I kept seeing bid, and I thought it was fake bids, but it was actual real bids. So they sold it before I could bid on it. So, and also, I probably would have bid on it, but I've been shooting a video this morning. I got here an hour earlier to shoot a video for another YouTube, and I kind of was just running behind for the auction. But yeah, this Corvette does look a little iffy. I'm not a player on it. I just want to see what it sells for, or if it sells. Let's see. Hey, thanks to you guys for tuning in. Let's see what this Corvette sells for. Grand Sport. I wonder if they announce what's wrong with it. Ah, they went. What do they do? Yeah, well, this is Texas, guys. Texas trucks bring a lot of money in Texas. The Corvette is not a green light. Corvette is red light. HB Grist, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see if we can get some buys today, guys. See if we can get some buys. We'll go, once this Corvette's over, we'll take a look and see what else we're looking at. Anybody understand what the auctioneer's saying? Blah, 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 blah. I think they just go move their tongue and make random noises. It's a great idea, Ed. I think I pulled it the first time they ran it. I didn't see anything. Transmission or engines got to be out in it for them to run it, for this seller to run it at a red light. But it's not announcing it. Don't care what it says. Oh, and then I was tied up with this girl that showed up super early today looking at this Jaguar I have. She has a 19 Nissan Altima. Comment how much you guys think she bought a 19 Nissan Altima with 100. She didn't buy it with 100,000 miles, but she has a 101,000 miles on it. No, I'm not bidding on this Grand Sport. It's too iffy. Too iffy. Too iffy. Too iffy. No. Alright, let's see. What's wrong with it? It's not showing you. It says it's drivable and starts. Somebody bid on it. It's got a bid. See, these are fake bids right here. Good morning, Reggie. Watch, I'll show you. See, it says bid, 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 bid. There's a real bidder, Atlas. Then now JJ Auto Sales bid. But those were fake bids. Just to get somebody else to fish in there. It's got one accident, actually. I wouldn't buy this car. I wouldn't buy this thing. Because I wouldn't take the risk. And they didn't sell it either because they had fake bids. So no sale, no sale. She paid her original loan on the car, and she's had it for 4 years, was $30,000. Had it for 4 years according to her, and her payoff right now is $16,000. That's her payoff, is $16,000 after 4 years. You think criminal fake bids? Yeah, fake bids. I mean, I see their point with the fake bids. But like in this auction, no, I don't see the point. But in like a Bear Jackson Mecum, I kind of see their point. I don't agree with it, but I do see the point. If a seller has a car at like 100,000 reserve and the bids are only getting up to 40 grand, the guy's not going to sell the car anyway. So if you fake bid it up to 75,000 and somebody still hops in, the guy's probably still not going to sell it. Yeah, every Nissan I've ever bought breaks down. I want to see what this one sells for. 13. I like this body style Mustang. GT Premium. I think this one is manual. Has 118 on the miles. Yeah, every Nissan I have has trans issues. Every single one. Do they drive them? Yeah, they drive them. So this lane they drive the cars through. This guy sounds funny. What's going on, guys? Good morning, good morning. Thank you guys all for tuning in. No, this Mustang does not have side exhaust. They're popular cars. It's the lights, Reggie, from underneath. Well, nobody bids in person. Nobody bids in person. Nobody bids in person at auctions anymore. So everybody bids online now these days, guys. Nobody does in person, at least at these major auctions. All right. So let's take a look and see what's on our hit list for the day. Now, I did miss one. This is the one I missed this morning. It's an 07. Headlights are completely gone, faded. But that was about the worst of it. Had 47,000 miles, bone stock. I do not like this color combination. This is an ugly combination to me. Black with tan interior. But that's just my preference. Somebody else may be their dream combination. I don't know. But anyways, I was a little hesitant because I thought there was fake bidders and I did not pull the trigger on it. The high bid was $16,500, which is a steal with 47,000 miles. So, I missed that. Let me catch up to your deals. Looks like it's coming out under the door. Yeah, it did look like it. But yeah, speaking of Volkswagen Plate, all Nissans I buy, transmission goes out. ACV, we send our Orlando buyer out. I mean, it's obviously better to buy these cars in person, but there's just no possible way I personally can do that. Got my white Monster to start the day off. Gave me a heart attack while bidding on these cars. Did you guys check out that video I posted Monday? Itzy's excited because it's doing very, very well. But here's what we got looking at. We got a 2000. I kind of don't want to buy it because I got so many convertibles right now. Speaking of convertibles, we did sell my blue Le Mans blue convertible yesterday. But this one looks nice. Like the color, like the wheels. Headlights a little faded slash cracked, but looks like a solid car. Don't like the steering wheel. Has a bolster tear. Well, wintertime is ahead, so yeah, a lot of people are starting to... You know what's weird? I don't know how many Corvettes I've had in my life, but this couple months, I've seen more of this kind of wind guard in these convertibles than I've ever seen in the 10 years I've been selling cars. And, but where I live, I don't think it's a steering wheel cover. I think that's the actual steering wheel. Where I live, we don't really get a winter. So I don't worry about buying classics or convertibles going into wintertime because we don't get a winter. Our winter is about 2 or 3 weeks. It's a cover? Doesn't look like a cover to me. It looks like it's sewn together. Yeah, if I'm selling nationwide, there's a lot of people going into the winter time. But like right now, going into October, September, November, December. January is the coldest month. And then February, half of it's cold. But then March, April, those are the best times in my town in Texas to own a Corvette convertible. Because the weather's reasonable. To try to have one in summertime, it's like dying. This is one I'll take a look at. I'm not too particular. In the winter, lots of bets. Do you buy out of Orlando? I mean, I just bought a Corvette out of Palm Coast, Florida. I've never bought one out of Orlando. Now, this one is really clean. But it's an 05. You guys know how I feel about 05 Corvettes. Silver. But it is manual. And convertible. Like I said, ton of convertibles. The last couple months, I've been buying nothing but convertibles. So everybody's unloading the convertibles, I guess, going into the winter. So ACV on this car, or MMR, is 15.5. This is what they expect it to sell for at the auction. It does have a little bit higher miles, 83,000 miles on it. It's an 05. It's probably, with this kind of miles, it's probably a 17 and some change car max retail. 17.9-ish. 18.9, 18.5, somewhere around there. So ideally we can pick this up for around 12 grand. It does have an accident on the history report. It's a minor. Well, if I bid 13,000, you got to take this into account. It's $500 from this auction to ship it to me. So now you got 13.5. Then you have a $550 fee, so another $1,000. So now you're at 14 grand before recon. $100 oil change. So 12,000, 12.5 would be ideal. Plus, I don't really want it. Dodge Viper. These are pretty cool cars. Now these ones, see what I'm talking about? Convertibles, man. My synthetic oil changes run about $100. Let's see. Like I said, a lot of convertibles. And I really, last year, December, so December is always kind of like an iffy month. January is the worst month out of the year for car sales for me personally. So January is like just dead for me. So I'm going to try to, it's also the cheapest time to buy a car or sports car. So this December, January, I'm going to try to stock up on as much sports cars as I can. Plan to hold them for a month or two and then unload them for the spring. That is the plan. Now this car is really clean, 33,000 miles on it. Isn't this seller Richard Rawlings? No, Richard Rawlings does business with this guy. So the guy who owns all these cars, his name is John Clay Wolf, which is GimmeTheVin.com. And he is like the money guy. He's the money guy. So anytime you see Richard or Dennis or anybody advertising, we'll buy your car, they're using this guy's money to buy it. And then they run it through his lanes. This is a clean car, though. 33,000 miles. It's just, I kind of want to buy... I want to buy an 08 and up right now. I have a lot of... I have an 05 currently. What's up, Dustin? I have an 05 convertible in the shop. that's getting ready for sale. I got a 06 convert, and that's a convertible. I have an 06 convertible coming in from Florida. We just sold my 07 Le Mans Blue yesterday convertible. I got my 2011 Grand Sport that's almost ready for sale. Then we got our 2015. So I kind of want an LS3. I already have two LS2s. Here's the Z06, but this one has a pretty bad collision. 5 owners. I want to buy a Z06, by the way. If you guys know anybody that has a Z06 C6 for sale, I would love to buy it. Couple Stingrays. And then there's the C5s. Where's the C5s at? We'll take a look at some of these here in a second. But I want to show you what I'm interested in. You have it. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it balanced as best as possible. I don't want to load up too much on... Like right now I'm loaded up on convertibles. I need some coupes. I just don't want to be like... Alright, you have a ton of 06s. You got a ton of this. No, the auction's still going on. We are just waiting for these cars to run through. There was a few that did run through earlier, but they're kind of spaced apart. And thank all you guys for tuning on, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Remember, every Wednesday we do this. No, the classics are the last Wednesday of the month. So this one looks pretty good. A convertible, of course. Great color, though. I love this color on the C5. So this one's got, I think, lower mileage. Yeah, 34,000 miles on it. Try to look at this one. If I get a haircut and clean up, you might sell some more cars. Maybe. But luckily, I got enough money to where I don't got to worry about that. So I think I'll grow it longer now. They got this C6, 32,000 miles on it. Red. So this should be a good one. This one, I'd take the Z51 badge off. Because I don't like that. Got the spoiler there. Again, this is a decent color combination. Red with this tan interior. I want to grow my hair out as long as I can for as long time period as I can before I lose it all. There'll be a point where I got no hair and I'll be bald. Yeah, I know. Good. Thanks for watching, Volkswagen Planet. Thanks, Kevin. Hey, Kevin, thanks for tuning in, man. Speaking of red cars, here's another one. What do you guys think about this? Okay, this is a car that is probably going to sell for around 9 or 10,000. Which I would buy it. I'll probably end up buying this car today. But it's a 98 model. And a lot of people hate on the pre-01 C5s. Like, they are very hard to unload. Because people hate on them. So much. I don't. I could care regardless. Because to me, they're all pretty much the same. But people read these forms, they get their head messed up. Oh, the brake system, the anti-lock. But it looks like everything's working. One of these Corvettes, the oil pressure gauge didn't work. It's not this one, it's another one. Both tops. This is a good looking car. 5 owners, which a lot of these cars got a lot of owners now these days. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm willing to go up to like close to 10 grand on this car, but I do know it's going to be a headache to unload it because people are not going to like it. So this is on the hit list. We'll take a look at this one. Definitely need this one. And then a couple of these C6s. C7s, I have one in stock already, so pretty surprised that it hasn't sold yet, or else I'd be interested in one of these other C7s. So this one right here, But you'll want to see these C7s. So these and by the way, all you guys watching, these cars are selling today. We're gonna watch them sell. You guys are gonna see behind the scene prices on these cars, and we'll go through it. We'll jump into an auction here in a second too, so you guys can kind of see what's going like. But not that many C8s today. A few, but not too many. A lot of C7s. This is a beautiful car. I love the orange. Love the orange on the C7. Make a video how I put these lists together. I actually did this one very last minute, late last night. This one got 10,000 miles on it. Man, this LT4 Z06 convertible. This is a good looking car. So let me see where we're at on the list and see what car's coming up next. Do you check the sellers dealers to watch shady deals? Yeah, I do. And that's the key thing about buying in auctions is watching the sellers. Which is why I can't take cars to dealers or auctions. If I take a car to an auction, it's going to bring pennies on the dollar. Why? Because they know if I can't sell it here at my dealership, there's something wrong with it. So if I take it to an auction, they know there's a problem and they're not going to bid on it. So you got to have a reputation. So in the car business, you either a wholesaler or you're a retailer. You can't, it's hard to be both. Because why? If I retail, I'm known to sell really good retail cars. If they see my name on an auction, they're gonna be like, well, if it's not good enough to sell on his car lot, then there's something wrong with it. Or vice versa. If you're a wholesaler, you can't retail because then you're killing your wholesale inventory and stuff. But let's jump into one of these auctions so you guys get a feel for it. Let's go to, what do you guys want to see? You guys want to see regular cars, highline cars right now? Because I think we still got a little bit of a way. 2171. Where are we at? I'm not even in lane 21. Two, 22. I think we can. All right, let's exit out of this one. Time to go to work. Take care. Hey, thanks for tuning in, Volkswagen Planet. Thanks for tuning in. That's my problem with auction. Well, a lot of these people are just wholesalers, Kevin. A lot of these people just, this is what they do. So, I rarely wholesale cars. The only reason I would wholesale a car is either it's broken or it's been sitting on my lot for way too long and I need to turn it into cash. And that's actually a lot of the reason why most big dealerships sell their trade-ins, because they need the cash. But there's people that just wholesale, and that's their business. So you need to, when you go to an auction, you need to figure out who are the actual wholesalers. Tuition, Kevin, you got to buy them and either make a mistake and then learn from it, or get lucky along the way. But I've told you some of the major the best places to buy cars.
Stand up, Rick. Here's one looking at you. It's a Cadillac with a 4.9 XPX. Now look at your miles. Got a 20 on the Odo, $47,000.
So now we're in the auction right now, guys.
$40,000 of anybody.
If you used to audit floor plans, you saw some crazy stuff then, Ed. And everybody hit the like button on the stream, and if you're not already subscribed to the channel.
Guys, if there's ever a right one, this is it. Missing a 72,000.
So here's the new way of auctions, guys. You bid online. You see all the car pictures here. And then if you want it, you click that big green button. And I have to cover up this thing with my logo for everybody that is, for everybody that's new on these dealer auctions. I cover up the bidders with my logo because unlike them, they probably don't want you knowing what they paid for the car. So this is the auction, guys.
Here's your 113, hang in there. Here's your another one, 24 mile Ford. Hey, here's your Ranger, 4-wheel drive, and it's a Raptor.
This is auto floor plans. I have a buddy that wholesales cars. He has probably most Orange County covered. All dealer hookups. Cars go straight to auction. Yes, that is. That's actually a big thing that you brought up. Is wholesalers. Out of this real quick. Wholesalers are kind of a dying breed because that's the problem. Like you said, all dealers have hookups with auctions and they just run all their trading straight to the auction. A while back, we used to get like probably 5 wholesalers come by every other day trying to sell us a car or two. You know how many come by now? Zero. Because the dealerships aren't selling them to their buddies or wholesalers anymore. They're going straight to the auction. And it's hard to buy, if you're a wholesaler, it's hard to buy at one auction, pay the fees, and then take it to another auction and make any money on it. And then pay those fees. It's almost impossible by the time you trade shipping, fees, all that stuff. It's very, very hard to be a wholesaler right now. Yeah, a lot of kickbacks. I have a huge laziness problem right now. I'm having a hard time getting motivated to buy cars. I have money and my dealer's license. I'm just lazy. Just can't handle the amount he gets. Maybe it's California. Kevin, just need to get up, man. Drink you a white monster. Get up. Go spend that money and go make some more money, man. Let's take a look at this Tesla. Oh, wrong thing. Click the wrong button. Have I sold Teslas? No, I've never sold a Tesla, but I do want to buy one. Alright, so that one sold for 23 grand. I want to see what these other ones sell for. Thing with Teslas is I have to wait a bit because they're changing something with the tax law with Teslas. Yeah, for real. I wouldn't be able to charge it on here. Yeah, you get a higher mileage Tesla. They're very great price, and they're pretty... I mean, they're a very fast car. But they're changing something with the tax laws about the EV credits and stuff. So, they're probably going to take a big hit, I would assume, here in the next month or two. So, waiting for that to happen. I don't know when the cutoff is for that tax credit, though. And we'll be bidding on some cars here shortly, just these cars are coming up. You drive the Model Y EV credit going away at the end of this month. Yes, exactly. I didn't know when, but yeah, it's going away. So end of this month. So I think the prices on Teslas will probably fall after that. But they're a great car, from what I hear. The warranty on them is really good. So we'll see. And awesome, guys. This is a great live stream we got going on for dealer auction. Usually a lot of you guys are working and ain't able to tune on, so thank you guys for taking some time out. We will be bidding on some cars. They just got to run through, so we're obviously looking mainly for Corvettes today. Yeah, that's what my dad says, Pete. My dad says he won't ever buy a Tesla. But I'm the one that buys all the cars, so. You're driving to treatment. See, Dustin's crazy. Dustin over here, he always watches the streams while he's driving. Hope your treatment goes good. Hope you're feeling better. Tesla, fancy. Hey, look at that. Look how spread apart those are. That's pretty cool. So what is this? So average MMR on this car. So you get this car. You get a 2017 model Tesla for 17 grand roughly. So I mean, like, this is a great just price point of the car. And then if they fall pretty bad after this tax credit, I mean, look at this. They're starting to bid off at 13 grand. Anyone wants to buy a Corvette and they have standard daily insurance, Haggerty is $500 a year for my... Yeah, exactly. Haggerty is a great place to get insurance on your sports cars. Haggerty is very cheap, especially on classic cars too. Like he said, $500 for the whole year for insurance is insanely cheap. Okay, so MMR is 17.8, high bid right now 16.5, sold for 16,500. So right under MMR. I think this one's a run-through auction, actually. So some of these lanes, the cars run through. It takes a lot longer because a lot more people gotta get in, drive it, time, employees, and then other lanes they don't run them through. They just put pictures. Well, the person that buys an electric car has to pay someone to hook up a charger at their house. I don't think you really need a house charger. It's more convenient. You could just charge it up at one of the charging stations, which there's one right down the street from us. And I used to eat Chick-fil-A every single day for years and years. I stopped eating lunch, but there's a huge charging station with multiple chargers right next to this Chick-fil-A that's right down the road. The downside is it takes a long time to charge your car. How old am I? I am 29. I will be 30 in December. Did you guys see the Tesla cafe / gas station charging station that Elon built in California? Did you guys see that? That was crazy. Yeah, does it get packed? Get packed over there, I'm sure. Pretty cool, but you picked movie screen right in front of Yeah, I'm sure those people in apartments did not like that, I'm sure. You guys want to see something crazy? Look at these FJs. These FJs. A 14 FJ Cruiser 107 on the miles. for around 25. Like, that's crazy. What? How much does a new one cost? People go crazy on these cars. Even ones with like 200,000 miles sell for like 10 grand. Well, you can't be that much older than me, Kevin. How old are you? Morning, Nick. Morning. Hope you're doing good.
We'll go down there. 26.8. Last call. 26.9.
This is crazy. 27,000 for a 014. These are cool cars right here, actually. These i8s. See, like, this auction doesn't run them through. They don't run it through. Oops. You're 44? Damn, Kevin, you look good. You look good for 44. Your girl is 26 though? I love it. They say you're only as old as the woman you're with. That's what the saying goes. FJ sold at Meekum for 77 with 8,000 miles.
$65,000 lasted final call. That is an RS Tech Pack and RS Sport exhaust with a...
Yep. Working out is the key to your youth. I need to get back into it. I've been slacking this past year. I've been slacking hard with the gym. You took your leave, Nick. You're ready to go. Your wife is turning 64 on Sunday. Awesome. 64 years old and she hasn't got smart enough to kick you out of the house yet, Nick? She still puts up with you? Let's see, it's pretty cool. You put a big movie screen up. What? Do you see the video screen in front of the housing yet? I'm going to install a huge box, 15 subs in the C7 this weekend. Have you started marketing? So, for people that don't know, Badass 1G also sells Corvettes. He mainly sells C7s and stuff. And completely different part of the country than me. And he's got a C7 for sale right now. I think he said he'd take $25,000 for it. Right, Kevin? You'll take $25,000 for your car? Send it over here. Alright, let's see. I think they're going to start running some Mustangs through here pretty soon. I would like to buy a Mustang GT, actually, as well. 11, 12, 13, 14 model. I still work out and outwork on punching bag. Awesome. Yeah, I need to get back in the gym. You don't want to sell. I've been searching for this color combo for a while now. You can't fall in love with them, Kevin. You want to be in the car business. You cannot fall in love with your inventory. That's the #1 rule. Alright, yeah. What do you guys think of these stupid little electric Mustangs? I think they're ugly. Like, I think this was like the worst thing they could have ever done for the Mustang.
27, thank you, Lonnie. 27, 27 grand. 27,000.
A Mustang SUV. You fall in love with even the Kias. You got a problem then.
Got a 5.0 CR. 700 miles on it.
I mean, I hate these things. And for the money, you could buy a Tesla. I mean, maybe not a brand new one, but I'd rather buy a used Tesla than this.
728 to 25. It was white with 37 miles.
They are using Mustang like a brand. Yeah, they are using it like a brand. They look gay. Yeah, I think my boyfriend drives one of those, so you're probably right. I'm gonna make a video showing the install. They should have named it something else. It's not a Mustang. Too many problems with electrical issues. Hey, Lil Tommy Supreme, thanks for tuning in. I think this is the first time you've commented, so thank you. Thanks for watching the stream. And I'm sure they do got a lot of electrical issues. And for anybody that's new to watching, we do live streams every Wednesday, dealer auction, 10 a.m. and then Sunday night live stream. But I believe these Corvettes are coming up here pretty soon. A lot of Challengers, Chargers, or Vipers coming up. And then the Corvettes are rolling through. So they'll be rolling through. Another one. Who's buying these things? So the last one sold for $29,000. This one. They should have named it something else. So now that we got a lot of guys in here, let me mute this really quick. What do you guys? I think I've talked to Nick about this. I never did respond to the video, but did TJ choose the T-Bird? TJ, you mean Nate? Oh, Tejas Transport. That's a good acronym. He chose the Thunderbird. Yeah, he did. And I commented. I chose a winner in the video. I commented on it. I don't know if he reached back out or anything. He probably hasn't seen it. But yeah, I did choose a winner. He chose the Thunderbird, which was weird because he was cussing at me the whole time driving up. I hate that Thunderbird. I hate it. It's giving me so much issues. And then he got so mad because he kept complaining about the brakes. Put some brake fluid in there. And the brakes were working. Not fine, but they were working. And he was all pissed off that the brakes were working. So I was surprised he picked the Thunderbird. I was going to tell you guys something, but I totally forgot. But yeah, I did pick a winner. I don't know if you saw me tag him or anything like that, but... Right, he hated it. It gave him hell. That C6... So Nate, a freaking retard, to be honest with y'all. He had me so stressed out because the C6 was obviously cammed, has headers, and a full exhaust. He calls me, Bobby, this car is running horrible. I said, this car is running horrible. I mean, it's just shaking all over the place. And I haven't seen the car, and in the ad, it didn't say it was cammed. It just said headers. And he said, it's got a check engine light and everything. I said, man, it's got a check engine light. It's shaking. The paint, it's got scuffs on it. Damn, this thing is... Like, he had me so stressed out. And so the car gets over here. As soon as he turns it on, I was like, what an idiot. It's obviously cammed. Of course it's going to shake. The check engine light's on for the cam. The oxygen sensors aren't reading right. Did I sell the old Thunderbird? No, I haven't sold it because I need to do a lot of little stuff to it, and I haven't taken it to the shop yet to do it. No, in my last video, I was giving away a T-shirt to somebody who answered if Nate picked the T-Bird over the Corvette. And yeah, you and I were talking about something. Me and Nick, I brought it up to Nick. Do you remember that, what year is it? 70 Roadrunner convertible that's a clone I messaged you about. I sent you some pictures. Well, it's on my car lot right now. I didn't buy it. I'm just holding it here. I have a 1970 Plymouth Satellite that has been converted to a clone Roadrunner with a period correct 440 big block. Super clean car, but it is a Satellite, not a Roadrunner, but it looks exactly like a Roadrunner now, or what it should be. It's a clone. What do you guys think that's worth? Very great shape, convertible, but it's a clone Roadrunner, Plymouth, 1970. You guys can sell cars with check engine lights on. You don't have emission testings. No, yeah. There used to be emission testing, but they got away with it. But here in Texas, even, like, this car has no cats. Like, the Grand Sport has no cats on it. You give a guy $20 back in the day, he'll pass it. No problem. But, no more emissions in Texas. Or at least in my city, there's no more emissions. It's a very clean car. And, it's sort of on consignment, but not really. It's kind of just dropped off here because it's kind of a long story. I'm making a YouTube video about it, so you guys will see the story, but it's sort of on consignment, but not really. But the car looks so nice, I do want to buy it. I would love to buy that car. It looks so nice. I don't know if it'll get up there to 60. I think the car is like a $35,000 to $40,000 car, maybe. Retail. But yeah, I think Nick's pretty spot on. Me and Nick talked about it. I think, like, and you got to take an example. Headers or front instant fail flag. So obviously I gotta buy cars cheaper to resell them, and something like that's gonna take a long time to sell, or at least a lot of selling goes into it because it's not a real one. You gotta do a lot of explaining. I think the money for me is 25 to 30 grand. I think it brings 35 to 40 after a period of time. The guy wants like 40,000 for it right now, I think. Try hot rodding, Corpus, California. Or smog checks. Yeah, that sucks, guys. Out there in California, you guys can't have some. But I think after a certain period, like before 1975, they don't check it or something like that, right? Pre-75. Headers are an instant failure flag in the county Utah. Same with cam, supercharger. I'm sure you can find a guy, give him $20 and he'll pass it. What does the book say? Well, it kind of depends because it's not a real Roadrunner. A Satellite convertible, 19,000 fair, 34,000 good, 66,000 excellent. This car is definitely between excellent and good. I wouldn't say it's excellent, but it's a lot better than good. And it has a 440 big block in it, which if it was a Roadrunner, fair is 40, good is 68,000, excellent is 131. So huge difference between an actual Roadrunner and Satellite convertible. Over 25 years old, no inspections in New Jersey. Utah is turning into California. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, exactly. That's what, if it was a true runner, 60 or higher. I think the money on it for me is 25 to 30. It is a super clean car. It's yellow. I'm on my yellow spree, of course. Every time I buy a certain number of cars. They're always the same freaking colors. We went on the silver spree, then a red spree. Now I'm on yellow. I got like 3 or 4 yellow Corvettes. Then I went on a blue spree. Alright, so this Dodge Viper is rolling through here soon. Yeah, right here. Then the Corvette shortly after. So we're picking up and going. Then they're running some Corvettes in these lanes too. We've got to make sure I don't miss those. Which actually, there's one running up pretty soon. Cool. Porsche Boxster. These ones bring a lot of money. All of these auctions are in Dallas. All of these are Dallas auctions. They got a C8 coming through soon. Then a C7. Then the 08. Boxster. Talking text. Oh, speaking of, isn't the Boxster yet kind of the VW bug of Porsche? Probably. But I've been using that talk to text deal lately, and it's been screwing me pretty bad. Like, it's been screwing me pretty bad, that talk to text. I'm like saying a whole paragraph, trying to send it to a customer. Send. It's like half the things in there aren't even what I said. I can't type or talk. And my dad's been using the talk to text feature forever. I was like, why do you always do that? Why do you always do that? And then now I finally started using it. I understand now why it's so much easier. It's blah 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 blah. But it like corrects it so weird. Thank you. Itzy's taking care of me. She's always reminding me to wear my glasses. She's always reminding me to wear my glasses. If you guys don't follow me on Facebook or Instagram, go check us out on those platforms, because I'll be posting a photo or video on my stories of this Roadrunner I'm talking to you guys about. And let me know what you guys think. You just leave it. But like, I'm sending it to like customers trying to like buy cars from me, and the text comes all jacked up. They're probably thinking, is this guy drunk texting me or something? Is he drunk at 3 in the afternoon? But yeah, I'm gonna post a video on my stories on Facebook and Instagram of this satellite Roadrunner. Let me know what you guys think, if I should try to buy it. It's super clean. Yeah, trying to be professional when it comes back. I did post a video. I scheduled it. Actually, I don't know if it came out. I posted a video of me trying to start the Thunderbird. You know why you wear glasses? Because you did something. Yep, blinded myself. I went blind. I went blind. All right, then we had a lot of viewers here a little bit ago, and it actually kind of helps me out that they left, because less people will see. You should be very blind by now. That's hilarious. Like on this live stream, it's kind of a double-edged sword because I'm showing you what I'm paying for cars. So the less people that see it, the better in my instance. So these live streams, I don't really mind how many people are in here. The lower the better for me. If you can get that satellite for 25 to 20K, that would be. I think so too. And the guy's been needing to sell it. He's had no luck selling it. The reason the guy's selling it, he bought it like 2 or 3 years ago. Of course, at the peak, I think he paid 50 grand for it, 55,000 for it, and then he bought a boat. He lives in Rockport, which is like a fishing beach townish kind of vibe. And his wife is so pissed off at him that he literally gave the car to one of my buddies that also lives in Rockport. So his wife just couldn't see the car anymore because she's so pissed off. If you can get it at the right price, I would buy it. Well, awesome, man. I'll certainly try to buy it at a good price so I can sell it to y'all at a good price. But yeah, I'll post it on my stories, and I've already sent Nick some photos of it. We've already talked about it. But it's been a few months, and he still hasn't sold it. Why are most of your posts double? Because you're important, Nick. You wanted to make sure. I don't know why. Alright, here is a C8 Corvette coming up for sale. See what this one brings. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Con Rose about max about 4-hour drive. Could probably make it in about 3 to 3.5 if he's speed. Fake bids are not right. I'm with you, Tim. Tim, thanks for tuning in, buddy. Alright, this is a base model 2024. Oh yeah, these idiots don't know. They don't know how to like put descriptions of cars. Like, of course it's a 2-wheel drive car. Look at this. This is exactly what I'm talking about with the C8s, guys. Here's a 2024 1LT, 2,300 miles on it. It's gonna sell for the mid-60s, and then you guys literally watch this thing and see other 2021s, 1LTs with 30,000 miles sell for 61, 62. I mean, what? I can't understand. I can't understand it. I think we're going to kind of get in a little bit of a challenge because there's going to be a lot of Corvettes running at the same time. Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of Corvettes running at the same time, so we'll be switching lanes. So this auction, for reference, guys, this is one in today's live stream. All these auctions are in Dallas, Texas, Manheim. I'm in Corpus Christi. It's about an 8-hour distance from me. But at this one auction, there's like 30 different lanes. So all these, I have like 4 or 5 lanes right here. 4 or 5 different lanes that I can click in and will switch lanes instantly. They're all different sellers, different cars, different people. This is the largest wholesale auction in America. Dallas. It used to be one in not Nashville, but Pittsburgh, somewhere. Dallas has overtaken as the largest Manheim location. But usually I'm looking at cars in Nashville, San Antonio. I was in San Antonio earlier this morning. That's the one I missed. How many cars can you buy? I think my limit with Manheim. So I have a limit since I don't have a floor plan. They cap me at $80,000 a day. So I can only spend $80,000 a day through Manheim. It's like 75 or 80,000. If I had a floor plan, it'd be different. So that could be like I buy a C8 for 65 grand and then a C6 for 15 grand. Or I could buy $8,000, $10,000 cars. And that kind of, and that limit screwed me up one day, like 6 months ago. Because they had a classic car sale. And nobody, the thing about Manheim is so stupid, they don't explain things to you. So when I signed up for Manheim, there was no, oh, you have this, since you don't have a floor plan, you're capped at this level of spending. I had no clue. So one day I bought a C6, I bought a C5, and I think I spent like $35,000 already. And then they had an old school Mustang rolling through there. That was a steal. It was a V8 blue for like $12,000. So I was like, I'm gonna try to buy it. I keep clicking the button. It says bid denied, bid denied. You've reached your limit. You've reached your limit. And then it sells, and I was so pissed off. I was like, what's wrong with my thing? So I call Manheim. Oh, you reached your limit of 30,000. So what do you mean my limit of 30,000? Yeah, we put you on a limit of 30,000. I was like, well, that's not gonna work for me. So then they raised it to like 80,000. They had to pull my credit. They had to pull my dad's credit. They had to make sure that I haven't screwed them on any purchases. They made it into a big, huge deal that I was asking to raise my limit. And then I was like, 80,000? So what, I buy one C8 and I can't buy another car? I mean, it's stupid. Have I had much action on the Jaguar? Yeah, actually a lady came in super early this morning looking at it. I gave her something to take to the bank. It's the lady that had owed $16,000 on her Nissan Altima. I said, ma'am, you're upside down about $8,000. So we'll see if she gets approved. I wrote her up a deal with her negative equity. Said she's gonna take it to her bank and see. All right. 17 Chevrolet Corvette Z51 2LT, 43,000 miles on it. Let's see what it sells for. Chevrolet Corvette. It's got a turbocharger on there. What? It doesn't have turbocharger. Why does it say turbocharger? Oh, it does have a supercharger on there. Pro charger. Right there. I didn't see that. They should have put it in here. They should have put it in here, actually. Okay, look, here's a perfect example, guys. Now, I know this one's Pro Charged, but I have a 15Z51 3LT, 39,000 miles, retail 42.5. Here's one that's going to sell for 41,000 plus fees. Wholesale. Wholesale. Look at it. Now it's coming up to 42,000 almost. And I haven't had any action on mine, really. This is wild. Alright, look right here. That Viper's at 60,000 right here. Sold 42,000. That's crazy. Alright, let's look at my notes on this. 2781. It needs tires. Headlights are faded. This is the one that oil gauge is broken. And the ugly steering wheel. I think the... I bid. I'm in, guys. I'm in. I'm in again. 16,250. How many miles I got? 72,000 miles on it. Now the real bid. Now it's at 17. It's gonna need tires, headlights, oil pressure gauge. Yeah, I think it's too much too. Yeah, they did hit me with the fake bids. But it's getting up there now, guys. What do you guys think? Nah, it's too much. After fees and stuff, I have 20,000 in it. And it has a minor on the history report. 18.5 is what it sold for. Hey, that one hit right at MMR. And I think that's all the ones we have in that lane. Hey Tim, I think you're watching the live stream, not live. I think you're watching it, like playing it back. But can you still hear what I'm talking about right now? I wonder. Alright, now let's go over here. Exit that.
6, now 5, now 7, now 5, now 8, now 5, now 9,000, now 500, now 40, now 5.
Yellow Mustang, yellow Mustang, yellow Mustang. How about the yellow Mustang? Which yellow Mustang?
43,000,
Oh yeah, you know these Hellcats are. You know it. Yeah, these Hellcats are stolen, drove hard, no oil changes. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I think they're running an 05 here pretty soon. Yeah, right here. They're running an 05. This 06 is super clean. It's just hard to pay. It's hard to pay that much money for an LS2. Like 22,000 MMR. I want one of these cars. Now maybe not this new. I want an Audi R8. Like, these are some bad cars right here. I don't know if I'd want. I haven't really seen too much of these newer ones, but like the older style, I love them. Yeah, baby Bugatti. $190,000. What do you think retail would be on a 2010 base, 35,000 garage? Almost new. Retail? It's gonna be under 30. Is it like the base, or is it like the 3LT, heads up, all that stuff? No. Wholesale on that car would be low 20s. But I could see a dealership advertising it for like 28, 29, 29.5. Probably wouldn't sell there. But wholesale's probably low 20s. Alright, let's see. Unless you take it to this auction where people are plumb retarded. With this auction is retarded because it'll be, who knows, some idiot probably pay $40,000 for it. Here. Alright, here's a Corvette, 30,000 miles. The Grand Sport's gonna be 34.9.
Condition report, car rating, condition report. Basically, what it's telling you is the shape that the vehicle's in. This one right here,
you just added me on Instagram. Okay, I'll take a look.
Thank you for asking that question. Down 24, bought for Thomas Stein. Down 24, down 18,000.
Let's see. See if they lower it some more. They don't have no bid on it. Lower that bid. Come on, they're gonna drop it to 16. Told you.
Cheap as I'll go. 15-2, 15-2,
I'm in. I bid. I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. Last one. Yeah, you. Last one. Last one. I can't win.
here, down here, another Corvette. There's Stingray, down 7.5. Down 20, but in a minute, about down 20,000. Just round it off. Give me 10 and 20,000.
All right, yeah, that's got way too much out of here. I told you guys, I know when they're fake bids. I know it. $33,000 car.
Near perfect. Got a 4.9 stand-up CR.
If it wasn't silver, I'd be more interested in it.
Gonna settle when I'm down 21 to the once down about 21,000 to twice down about a minute to liberty 21 grand 21 2.5 by that 21 2 so $21,000 $39.92
21. That wasn't really that bad of a buy.
Here's your Chevrolet Corvette in the vibe in a minute 33 down in a minute 32 33 but in a minute about a minute 33,000 and now 33 but in a minute down in a minute 33 grand and in a minute down in a minute 32 33 but in a minute down in a minute down 27.
Silver's a great color. It's just I buy too many of them.
27,000
There's something wrong with this Grand Z06. What was wrong? Had a bad collision, 5 owners, faded headlights.
Performance pack there, Aaron. Down 27 to the now 5, 7.5. Down about down 27. Jerry. Down about now 8. Down about now to the down by 2. 2.5.
But hey, I was pretty spot on, right? Look what this one sold for with the same mileage. Now yours is a 2010 LS3, but this was a convertible with heads-up display and all that stuff. So kind of evens out. So I was pretty spot on. This is cheap for Z06, but it's got a lot of miles on it. And the headlights are gone. Look how bad that is. That's one of the worst headlights I've seen.
Gentlemen, don't wait me out. I'm going to settle when I'm done. 30,000, 30,000, 5, and I'm 30,000, 30,000, 5, and down about, I saw 30,000, 250, thank y'all.
30,250.
No cats, 55 down by, ought to be there, gentlemen. And now 55,000, it's a grand sport, Down in a minute, 55, down in a minute, 55,000, now 50 grand, 50,500, and now 50,000, down in a minute,
5 owners, major collision, dirt wasn't not a salvage. That car was not a salvage. That Z06.
47 grand, 47.5.
All right, let's jump back over here because they're running this 05. I think, unless they skip it. Silver. See what I mean? There's a lot of silver cars. This one coming up silver.
No, we got 96 in the lane. We're going to sell 96 and then we'll come back and do 94, 95. I think they're coming up next.
Okay, so they skipped their... See, that's the problem why people don't run cars no more, because they get them out of order. So we'll come back to that in a second. See what I mean? All the Corvettes are running at one time.
I know dang well cats ain't that much, and y'all probably ain't even gonna put them on.
Have anyone on site that can wrap them? Not here. No, I don't have anybody on site that can wrap them here.
51, 50,000, 51,000,
3,100 back.
Marietta, you want in too?
But yeah, look at all these Corvettes coming through.
$51,000 owns the new Grand Sport. 17-mile world, good
A lot of C7s. We'll see some C7s, Z06s, all this kind of stuff. A lot of C7s.
Type in if you want close, boys. $50,000, $51,000. He's trying to swap it off. Anybody interested? $50,000.
The last real bid was $48,500 on this car. It's gonna no sale.
50 grand on that last one. If you want it, boys, type it in there. $50,000. $50,000 if you want the Grand Sport. Here's your 173. You'd have it in a 2016 model Chevy Corvette. Have it in a minute 40 for 45.
All right, let's get back over here. Nope, still out of order. I do like this color on the C7s, actually. I think this is a really good looking color on the C7. 16Z51 2LT, 23,000 miles, very low miles on it. Pretty clean car. But I mean, it is very low miles, so you would expect that. Carbon fiber in the wheel. 25,849 miles. Drink some water. Gotta get some water in me. 43,000. Sold. Not a bad buy on that one.
Wow. Now 19. Here's your Corvette. Down the bottom, now 85, 85, 85, and $85,000. And now part of it, 85,000. Got a 10,000 mile right here.
10,000 miles. Z06 convertible.
70,005, 70,005, 70,005,
Alright, whenever this bidder gets on here, they never get off the car almost. They pay a lot of money for this stuff. And Corvette is half their name. Just to give you a clue. Let you figure out the rest. Corvette is half the name of the dealership. Oh, get back over here. This is the 05 Corvette. I don't know. It's an 05.
Hold up, sir. No, I took him at 7.5. You got to be 15,000. You need to be 15,000 not on the floor. 15,000 on the floor. Not 2.5, 15.5.
I don't think so. The 05 convertible I have, granted, it's not this clean. It's going to be priced this price retail. 05 Corvettes don't bring this much money retail. Or bring that much money retail. They have to be standard, which this one is, to get any sort of money. It's the cheapest one because it's an 05. Nick? Ding, 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 ding. Actually, no. You got the Corvette right and the first letter right. What, now they're going in $50 increments? Ed, you got it. 15,250.
2014 Toyota Land Cruiser, 216,000 mile packs, 1 owner. Here we go. 24.
357 down by now 357 to bid 7 to buy down by now 357 and I'm gonna sell it when I'm done but I'm gonna see 35 down by but I'm gonna sell it down by now once twice third and final call.
Don't see many FRCs. No, I actually don't. I don't see many of those cars at all either. You don't really see that many FRCs. No, I did not get it because I wouldn't pay $15,000 for an 05 Corvette. Or wholesale. I'm retailing one for around $15,000. Granted, it was not that clean compared to that one, but still, 05 is not a good year on those cars. Those ones are very, it's kind of like the, not the same equivalent, but the 05 Corvette is like an 84 C4. They just have a lot of hate around it.
50 grand, I won't be back. 51. 51,000. 51,000 a bid. 15, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 52, 53, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 53, 5. 53, 5. 53, what about that 5? 53, 5,
That 19Z06 sold for $78,500.
54, 5, now 5, 55,000, click where it works, boys. Now 55, and now 4, 5, 5, 55,000, now 55, 5, 55, 5, 55, 6,000, I'm here, now 5, 57,000, now 5,000, 8,000, now 5.
Okay, look, right here.
60,000, now 5, 50,000,
This thing has a
60,000,
monster.
2023, 22,000 miles. Okay, look at this. Look at the C8 before this one.
Top commercial auto sport Texas.
Had 2021 2LT, 3,000 miles on it. Sold for $63,500. 2024 1LT sold for I don't remember what that other 21. It was like 65, 66 for 24.
60,002. Look at your miles. Got a 22,000 mile ride with a 4.6 CR. Jerry, what do you say? 60,250, 60,500.
And then here's one, a 2021 2LT with 20,000 miles for a couple thousand cheaper. Like there's no correlation. This one has 20,000 more miles than the one before. It's 2 years newer, same package, and it's almost the same price. Doesn't make any sense to me.
You know what? I'm selling this car.
Gonna sell them when I'm done. 5-7. 60,000, 5, 60,000,
and the C5s, they're gonna run really late. Actually,
I got you, Michael. Won't do it again. 177's on 2020 model Corvette. 5.0 CR.
so what this one run for? 21.
Give you 55 grand, 55.5. Now 55.5, 55.5, 55. How you doing, Mr. Turley? 55.5, 55.
So 2023 LT now at 56. Some people are just dumb. Yeah, you got that right. You got that right. There we go.
Let's go. This is a real car.
All right, here's a 2020, 4,000 miles. You know, it's kind of weird. It's weird to say it because the C8s are still so new. But, you know, this is coming up on a 6-year-old car. Like, it doesn't seem like it's been that long since 2020, right? It doesn't feel like it's been that long.
It's got Z51 Performance Pack.
The Rapid Blue. This is my dad's favorite color on one.
Front lift, engine appearance, yellow brake cap, calipers, composite rockers, competition sport buckets, rapid blue, yellow seat belts, illuminated sill plates. This thing's got it all.
What color's the interior? Yellow, stitching. I was like, what is that yellow thing? It's an envelope. It's getting up there.
4,000 mile ride, 60.
And so this is the oldest model out of all of them, and it's bringing the most so far. Now it is the highest package with the 3LT. It's got low miles on it. So I don't know, guys. This C8 market gives me a headache. I got no clue how to even buy one.
Dude, I just can't give these cars. I mean, I might be wrong, but it's hard for me to give these cars
Has Bobby
away.
purchased anything? No, we tried. We tried to buy a couple of them. Nothing stuck yet. The main ones that I want to buy, they're going to be a few, it's going to be a while before the next ones come on. The ones that I'm interested in buying.
Yeah, MMR is adjusted so far down on these. Over $22,000 back of MSRP.
64.7.
I'd hope so. It's 6 years old.
Anybody else want her? 64.7, 65. 64.7, 65,000. I have 65, 65 in a minute. Next ride. In a minute, in a minute, in a minute here. In a minute, 178 pound. In a minute, 3LZ. Performance. Always out in a minute. Z07 pad.
Oh, different car here.
All right. Here's another Z06. 16 model Z06 3LZ.
57 grand. 57.5. Hey, we're way back a buck. 57 down in a minute, down in a minute, 5, 57, 5, in a minute, 8, 8, 9, 5, 9, 5, 59, 5, 60, 5, in a minute, 5, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 5,
62,000. How many miles? 26,900 miles. The blue is pretty standout for sure. It definitely stands out. That blue stands out a lot. Pops. Why are they running this car again? See, this is weird. They've already sold this car. This is weird. That is weird, guys. They're rerunning this car for some reason. I don't know how you bail out.
We're going to sell it to him. 14,750 by number 3922. Thank you, Jonathan. Next one up, I think I'm
14,750.
I got 104 in.
It sold for 15,250 last time. Somebody said I paid over 15,000 for an 05. What am I, retarded? Called the auction complaining. That was weird. I've never seen that happen before. I've never seen a car sell and then boom, they run it again. That was weird. That Z06 sold for 65,250.
Cars that far back, they're not bringing that anywhere else that far back, and I can't do it. We can't get them for that.
You have in a minute, 64,500, and in a minute, 40 down in a minute, 5, and in a minute, 5, and in a minute, 64 down in a minute, 4, 5, and then buy down 64,000, and in a minute, 4, 5, and now 4, 5, and in a minute, 64 down, and now 4, 5, 5, 64,000, down 5. I couldn't imagine it would work, but anybody else want to give 250? 64, 250. I didn't think you would.
I don't know how somebody can bail out after bidding like that.
64, 7.5, 64, 5, 64.
Probably buddies with somebody. They probably went and looked at it and said, "No, I don't want this thing." Good looking rig. But yeah, all the C8s are the same price, guys. They're all the same price.
There it is. There it was. And here it is. 66,002, 66,005. Hey boys, you're still back in that book. Clean Carfax, got everything done to her. Journal and Red Pack, Jet Black Interior, 66,002.
A lot of no sales going on with the C8s.
66,005 twice.
A lot of no sales going on.
66,005, but in the buy, but in a minute, to the minute, down, but in a minute, pop a 5, to the minute, beat about it down 5. Next ride.
So maybe the C8s will be coming down in price because they don't, when you wholesale, when your business is wholesaling, you need the cars to sell to have the money to buy the cars for next week. What is this, a Z06? The red 98 has not ran through yet. It's going to be a while before that one comes through. A white Z06 for under $100,000. Now these ones have fallen a lot in price. The Z06s. But this one's also in Florida. So they announced pickup location is Manheim, Fort Lauderdale. So if you win it, you have to ship it all the way in from Florida. Even though this auction is in Dallas. So you got to pay attention to that sometimes. You'll buy a car expecting it's in Dallas and it's in Florida or Orlando or California.
Be that 3 for me. And now forward down 93 and a minute 45 and a 93 back to you there. 93 and a minute 40 bit forward and a minute 4 93 4 93,400 and now 93 4. And now 94 down 93 and a minute.
Can you guys see Tim's comments? Tim Torp, like everybody else, can you see his comments in the chat?
97 I got $120,000 sticker, 96,500. Give me 500 to bid, 96,500. Give me 500 sticker.
Tim, I think you're like pretty far behind in the live stream. I don't know if you can hear us or even see our comments.
Now 96,000 to bid, now 5. Now 7. Now 7, 96,500, 97,000, and now 96,500, now 5, now 7 to bid, now 96,500, now 96,700, about 97,000 is all.
All right, under 6 figures for Z06.
97,000, way far back than MSRP. And now 6,500.
No, this is the 1LZ, so it's I guess the lowest, even though it's a Z06, lowest trim.
2530. Here's your 181 down pick it up in California, down about a minute. Hordes, black boys, hordes.
Oh my dear.
Now 90. 90,000
Another, see what I'm talking about? This one's in Manheim, California. Manheim. Z06 3LZ, beautiful color combination. This is a good looking C7. $10,800 miles. It's got no bids on it yet. No bids. It's got one bid. I don't know why they fall for these fake bids. I really don't. It's the same place that falls for it every time. Like, do they just not understand how auctions work? They're the only bidder. They literally cost themselves $2,000.
82,000 now 3 down 3 Douglas Corvette.
No other bidders. This one's dead. Well, it's because he got to ship it from California.
2019 Corvette. 82, 83, 82, 83. Let me ask him, see what I can do for you. Got a clean Carfax. 100, 82, 30, 30, down, now 3. Get in there if you need it.
Are they going to sell it? Who knows? They may sell because they don't want to pay for shipping. They're going to sell it.
83 once. 82, 83, 82, 83 twice. 82,000. So 82,000.
Sold. 82,000. There's another one. Now this one looks a lot cooler.
Clean Carfax. Visible carbon fiber ground effects pack. Boys 07 ultimate pack. $117,000 MSRP. It's a one family owned machine. Down about down. 86,000 to bid. 87,000. I get 86, 87 bid.
Bobby went to laptop, click on it, and it kept it on my phone. There is a delay difference, FYI. Huh. I think it maybe has to do with my Wi-Fi connection or y'all's Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi is pretty slow, so it probably is like recording it and pushing out slower. But Tim is very far behind in the stream. eBay would screw you with shell bids. I was killer seller on eBay in early 2000. Odd how big money changes things. See, you see, look how much more this Z06 is bringing. One, because it looks a little cooler, and it's got lower miles, but it's located in Texas. You don't have to ship it from California. That's it. I like this color combination better, actually. But big price difference. This was the only bidder at 82,000. Here's one coming up at 90.
I know it needs to bring way more, but we're going to sell it when we're done.
Yeah, my dad used to sell some stuff on eBay back in the early 2000s too. He loved it. $89,000, baby. Here's a 15Z51 2LT. So this one has like some paint issues. Like, they're not really looking at it. Like, the whole front bumper's a different color. See, look at that. Totally different color. Front bumper, different shade, has some paint chips, has an accident on the history report. It is manual. It's got 89,000 miles.
So 28, 750, 45, 21, Melinda. You got a good one. You got a good one.
You got a good one. You got a 3 different color one. That's what you got.
You have a 177.
I did well then. Others started copying my strategy, which killed my profit. Should have stuck with it.
He offered you 64. William, we're going to 60.
Look at this Jeep. It's like, any of you guys hunt? Any of you guys hunt? Y'all need this crazy machine? I don't even know how to sell on eBay. I got no clue how to sell on eBay.
William, thank you for using that chat feature, guys. We appreciate y'all. It's there for y'all.
See, look how far behind Tim is.
Thank you, William. We appreciate you.
And when you're a good buyer and you're always sitting there hanging with us and helping us, I'm going to help you back.
That's exactly right. Here's your 189.
Look at this Jeep.
Structure alteration Rubicon, 4-wheel drive, built for hunting.
Any of you guys hunters?
I bet this itself, we were in Mannheim, Africa.
He said Mannheim, Africa.
5 grand, 5,500, mama mine. Down 5.
Let's go, guys. This is an 11 Rubicon with 40.
Down 55, down 6, down 6,000.
We'll sell them cheap. No, we can't just give them.
I bid 6,000.
If you want, take the racks off and sell them online. They'll probably bring a fortune.
65.7 and now 65. Anybody need a hunt machine they can ride?
I don't even know how you load this thing. I don't know how you'd even load this thing. Alright. I don't know. It's a good buy. I just don't know how I could get it shipped. Like, it's well worth it for sure. Without a doubt. You haven't even bought the Jeep yet, let alone the rack. That definitely can't go on. Nate would have to get this one. But it would take up too much space on his trend. It would cost me $1,000 to ship it here. I don't think I could. I don't think Nate could fit 2 cars on his trailer with this thing. And you can't open carry it because the open carry is not going to be able to load this on his open. This would be a hard one to ship. It would cost me $1,000 if I bought it to ship it. Now it's not cheap enough. It was entertaining at 8,000, but not 11,000. What's up, Preludes? How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing good. Everybody, make sure to like the stream, guys.
You can get up there on top with them. You can drive around your lot. I guarantee you sell cars.
I could easily sell this thing. That's a cool looking thing, but getting Nate to take some tools apart. I just told y'all a story how he thought my Grand Sport was destroyed because it had a cam. Now I'm gonna ask him to take apart a front deal.
Look at the extras done to it. That MMR is just for a regular.
What's going on?
Those racks are
G62
like
data?
I didn't do it out in his warehouse.
12.4, 12.5, guys. That's cheap enough. 12.4, 12.5.
Buy him a Red Bull.
Offered 12.2. 12.1, 12.2. My friend Lonnie.
Lonnie must be a hunter.
Yeah, we all know Nate's not a mechanic.
12.1, 12.2, Miss Liz. Give one. Ask 2.
Oh, somebody clicked in. It's sold. Somebody actually clicked in.
It's on top of Lonnie. He owns it.
So 12,231.26. Thank you.
Sold.
Lonnie,
Alrighty, guys. It's gonna be like another hour before the C5s come on. So we're gonna end the live stream here. Appreciate all you guys that got with me. Been up for, what is this, going on 2 hours now? Nope, never mind. That's my fault, guys. Every time I touch the microphone, I lose audio. But appreciate all you guys. Have a great day. Posting a video later this week. I know. Itzy's coming in telling me that I lost the microphone. But thank you guys. Subscribe, like the stream. Y'all take care.